Hey guys, happy whatever day it is that you're watching this on. I am excited to film this apartment tour today because we actually moved in here exactly a year ago in September 2020, and now a year later we're actually moving away from Prague. So I'm excited to film this video to share with you guys kind of the background that you normally see. We're going to turn the background into the foreground, if you will, and have a little keepsake of this apartment because this is definitely the nicest apartment we've ever had together. And yeah, we can show you like the little home office setup and everything. So let's dive straight into it. We'll head to the door, we'll pretend to come back in so that you get that full immersive experience. All right, let's head on over there. Right, welcome home, come in. So this is the door, first of all, where we came through. You know, yesterday night I was thinking about this apartment tour and I was like, how do people talk for 20 minutes about their apartments? And we're 30 seconds in and I'm still on the door, so we'll see how this goes. But when you first come in, you enter our little hallway area, if you will. Here we have some paper bags from Rolik. If you are based in Prague, Rolik is an online grocery store and it's amazing because not only is all of the bags paper, that feels weird grammatically, but you can return all the paper bags, which is so awesome. So shout out to them. Here we have our little shoes. I only have 2 pairs of shoes. Normally I have a pair of flip-flops, but they broke when I was at the dentist. That was a really bad day because I had to wear a garbage bag on my foot the whole way home and it was a long walk. So now I don't have a pair of flip-flops. Here we have our winter jackets and our assorted mask collection. Very fashionable. And there's just a big scarf. And if you come in here, oh, here's also a mirror. And I'm there. Hello. And here you'll see that we have 3 rooms. So this is room 1, room 2, room 3. So this is the living area. So let's start there. So if you enter this is kind of our main living area. It is actually a 4-in-1, which is very multi-purpose. We have the home office section right here. And then we have the living room. And then we have the dining area. And then we have the kitchen over here. So let's go step by step. And let's start in our little home office. Now, as we're exploring this apartment, you're gonna notice that there are some things that just seem like they don't belong with the rest of the apartment. So I'll just kindly ask you to ignore those things that really don't go with anything. And I wish they weren't there, but alas, they are. So you have to live with that. I literally have to live with it. So this is the home office section. And the funny thing, okay, it's not funny. I was like, the interesting thing? No, it's not that interesting. The thing about this area was when we first moved in, this couch was actually back against this wall, which, like, I don't know if the scale is showing up on camera properly, but this is a really big room. The ceilings are very high, which I love as well, but this is a very big room. So when the couch was back here watching TV, the TV was like about this big. So it was really far, but we weren't about to like just move our couch into the middle of the room with this random gap in the back, right? That didn't make any sense. And so it was kind of a dilemma. And you're gonna notice that I'm very proud of this because I want full credit for this. But I thought, what about we create a little home office section here behind this couch? Then it's not awkward. Then our living area is also, you know, the proper size it's supposed to be. And Max and I have never really had a little home office area before. Normally we just share a dining table, which we tried to do with that table and it was absolute chaos. It really resulted in like Max taking up 80% of that table and me working on the couch. So we went about creating this home office, which I'll give you the full view of this little spot. These tables are from IKEA. And we have each our own table, which is such a privilege. So Max is here, he is taking a month off before his new job and he is building a clone of the Reddit website, as one does for fun. But yeah, these tables are from IKEA and I built them with my own hands. They were like 2 people required. I was like, I can do it. It took me a long time, but I did it and I'm very proud of them. And they're really cute, I think. I like the wood and the black. I think kind of goes well with a lot of other things we have going on, like here as well. But anyway, I'm not an interior designer, so if you came here expecting that, please lower your expectations. So Max and I each have our own little setup. So this is my section of the home office and this is his. But yeah, we got these cheap monitors. They're from Samsung. It was just kind of nice to have a second monitor. I know it's nice for Max for sure. He can't really work on that tiny screen anymore. Here we have some speakers. When we first moved in, we're like, we'll just get cheap speakers. We bought like $10 speakers and that was a big mistake because yeah, that was not nice. So we decided to splurge and get some nice speakers, which has been really nice to play music when like the sun is out and everything is beautiful. And here we have our microphone. We share custody of this microphone. It's what we use for all of our course content creation, as well as me recording podcast episodes, and when I film videos, I normally have this set up as well where it can capture audio better than the camera can, which is funny because I'm using the camera right now to capture audio, so I hope it's not that bad. My computer, this is where all the magic, the procrastination magic happens. And this is my teleprompter, and I know, it's weird, I never thought I'd be saying that. Who am I? This is my teleprompter. A teleprompter is really cool because how it works is basically if I like set up on my phone, let me just I open up this little teleprompter app where I load in my script sometimes. I noticed that I got a teleprompter because originally I was just using an outline to film a lot of my YouTube videos, and I realized that when I only have an outline, I end up rambling a lot, and I don't want to waste anybody's time basically, so this video is just 20 minutes of me straight rambling, but that's why I decided to try out getting a teleprompter. And you see that it reflects it basically over here. The camera goes right in there, and by magic, I'm reading it as I'm looking into the lens, which is wild to me as a concept, but that's the teleprompter. It looks very professional, even though I am not. This is a little gift that I got from one of my best friends, Georgia. It has all of the locations that mean the most to Max and I. This was an engagement gift. So here, Bremen in Germany is where Max and I met and started dating. Taiwan is where my family lives, and we have spent a lot of months there. Munich is the first place Max and I moved together. Hamburg is where Max's family lives, and we've spent a lot of time there. Bali was a really nice place that Max and I went to and spent time there as well. And Prague is here, where we currently are and have made a little home for ourselves. So that is basically everything here. And down here we have computers. Max and I both have a desktop computer. I could lie and say that we got these for work. We did not. We got them entirely to play games because our MacBooks cannot handle playing any games. So when we first started, we were playing like League of Legends, and honestly, we played a lot of Fortnite. Max and I got into Fortnite, and this is mostly what we've used these computers to do. So down here is our printer. When Max and I first started dating, for I think like 1 to 2 years in the beginning stages of our relationships, both of us, and I don't know who this came from or who started this, both of us had a very strong belief that printers were very expensive. Like, I don't know why in my mind I always thought printers were like a luxury item, like it's a premium tech item, and it must, in my head I was like, it's probably like hundreds of dollars if not thousands, right? We could never afford a printer. So every time Max and I had to print anything, which was of course only like one A4 piece of paper at a time when you need something for like traveling or something, we would have to commute all the way across town, find a print shop. The print shop was never open when it said it was online. We would have to bring our little USB with our one PDF, give it to them. We'd have to wait around and get this one piece of paper printed. And we thought that's what everybody did because printers were such a luxury commodity. And then years of doing this later, I don't remember who, somebody was like, why don't you guys just get a printer? And we were like, a printer? Who has that kind of money? It turns out printers aren't that expensive. This one was less than $100, and this one's even a fancy one. Like, when we found out printers weren't nearly expensive as what we thought, we were like, we might as well splurge. Like, this one even has a scanner. I know. So this is a little PSA. If you think for some reason you had that same belief as us that printers are really expensive, they're not. And you should get one because it'll make your life easier. Other than that, miscellaneous items here. Oh, miscellaneous. This is my engagement ring. This is where I keep the really important things in my life. I can put this on. Yeah. Dry shampoo, because sometimes, you know, we all need a little help. Comb for combing my hair. And moisturizer. And Band-Aids. I don't know what it is about having Band-Aids in a home that makes me feel like, okay, now if something really horrible happened, we're prepared. That's what Band-Aids make me feel like. Some to-do lists. And then up here is an escape room in an envelope, which is like an escape room in a box, except they ship it to you in an envelope. And I haven't finished this one yet, which is why it's still out, but you can kind of see my notes and everything. Don't look at my answers because that's cheating. But yeah, they send you a bunch of stuff and you kind of have to piece together all the clues and figure out what exactly happened. And they're really fun. This is just like, you know how like sometimes when you were younger your mom was like, go and like clean out your room and like pick out everything from the drawers and give them to me to donate or something, and then you would just like end up 3 hours later be sitting on the floor of your room like wearing clothes from 6 years ago and reading your 5th grade diary. This is what this feels like. Like, I'm sitting on the ground and I'm like, I want to do this escape room in an envelope right now. Anyway, yeah, I highly recommend these if you like puzzles and if you like solving things. So that's what I keep down here in the very important section area of my home office. So that is our home office. Now we can enter the main living area. So this is our living room. It's pretty standard, I would say. Here's our couch. It's a really nice couch. And the cool thing about this couch is it's not just a couch. It's multi-purpose like many other things in this apartment. It's also a bed because you can actually pull out this couch here. I can't do this because the coffee table is here, but I'm gonna just demonstrate halfway. You can like pull this out and then the whole thing, this whole thing becomes a bed, which is really nice and very comfortable for lounging. This is a blanket that I got Max for Christmas. It's from a Dungeons and Dragons game, a fantasy world. Here's this carpet. I did not realize it was gonna be this color when I saw it on IKEA's website. I thought it was gonna be gray. I think it was because it was so small on the website. I was like, that looks really cute. I think it'll go with the couch. I ordered the carpet in the largest possible size. Okay, the one good thing about this carpet is that you can really sink into it, which I really like, but I didn't expect it to be this color. But by the time it got here, this carpet was like humongous. I had unraveled it. It's very heavy. I was like, okay, I'm not about to ship that back, right? So that's our carpet, and it's the carpet we're probably gonna have for the rest of our lives. Here's our coffee table. I think it's really nice. The only thing I will say is I've never really had a horizontal piece of glass in my home before, and this thing will get dirty even if Max and I never even touch it. Like even if we never even come close to it, it'll magically get dirty, and it's very high maintenance. But yeah, that's the coffee table. One cool thing about these windows is that they are a double window, so 2 layers of windows basically, and it's really crazy how much soundproofing they actually do. So I'm gonna be quiet for a second, you can listen. Quiet, right? Now if I open one, and we listen, right? And now we'll open the second one. Isn't that crazy? Each layer is like removal of 50% of the noise. And when you close the second one, there's no noise, even though we live right on a pretty big street. And then here we have our little TV. This is a stepper. This was the tool I thought was gonna get me to work out consistently, so I don't wanna talk about this right now. And if we shift over, this is just the TV that came with the apartment. Over here in this cabinet, I'm like, what is in this cabinet? I don't know, let's find out. Oh, these are my paint by the numbers. This is when I was really into paint by the numbers. So cool. Please don't think I actually painted this. This is very important to me that nobody thinks I actually painted this. They're little like circles and everything, and they give you numbers and paint that corresponds to the thing. And here's one that I did not finish yet, but I'm excited to. But you can see that the fact that it's crumpled in this cabinet, that it's been months since I've done it. And other than that, we have some card games, puzzles. I'm a big puzzler, so there's the $10 speakers that I told you guys about back there. More puzzles. And then over here, miscellaneous. I'm excited, like opening these drawers, I'm like, what is in here? Here's some stickers and cards that I got sent. Here's a little card that one of my favorite clients and now friends sent me when I started my business, and she was just sending me a motivational little card. So shout out to Esther, that's super sweet. Here's a puzzle I got for my birthday. This is the engagement box that Max's, like my engagement ring was in. So cute. This is, Max and I did an escape room and they gave us a mission certificate. We finished it in 52 minutes and we were incredibly, incredibly proud of ourselves. And over here is all of our Dungeons and Dragons stuff. So we play Dungeons and Dragons every weekend. So all of the dice are in here, and Max's Dungeon Master board. So yeah, that's the console. Here's a miscellaneous pile of Polaroids that we haven't fit anywhere. This is from when Max and I got engaged, which you can't even see because you can't even see the ring on that finger. But you'll just have to trust me. This was when Max and I got engaged and we wanted to commemorate, I hope I'm using the word right, that memory. And my Kinder Advents calendar has been there since last December because I'm just excited for Christmas again. Here is that thing we're gonna ignore. Here is the dining room table, which I'm gonna be totally honest, Max and I have, in the 1 year we've lived here, never once, not once for any meal, ever sat here and eaten. We always sit there. So yeah, mostly it's just like a fruit holder. So not a very important part of our life for sure. But here we have the kitchen. I'm just sitting down because I'm like getting winded. Everything that we really need, so we can start here. I didn't clean the fridge, so I'm not gonna show you the inside of the fridge. Here's our little magnets. The escape room gave us such a good experience. Like they gave us these little like mission certificates and they gave us magnets. This is so good for branding because anytime people come over, which is like never, they're like, what's Mind Maze? And we'll be like, oh my gosh, it was awesome. And like we can tell them the story and then they'll go, right? Freezer, mostly bread in there and bagels because we're carnivores. There's a microwave. Here is all of our cutlery, no, plates and bowls. And yeah, Max's cold brew. And then he realized he was addicted to coffee, so he stopped that. Chia seeds, fusilli, and matcha powder. And down here is just a little pantry of things. I don't know what it is about having an empty pantry that makes me extremely uncomfortable. I feel like having a full pantry is such a luxury, and I don't know, like when I have things in my pantry, I'm like, okay, worst case, like absolute worst case, if we can't get to the grocery store or something, like I could eat this half bag of cashew and this can of corn, and I would be, you know what, that would probably be a pretty yummy meal. I don't know, it's just nice. It's nice to have a pantry. So, and here we have oats, pasta, and couscous, 3 core essentials. I got these at IKEA and I think they are super cute. And then here we have glasses, cups. These are the smallest cups ever, and I don't know who would use these and who would want to drink beverages in this small of a quantity, but so we don't use them. It's like me roasting the cups. We have our dishwasher here. Honestly, the first apartment Max and I moved into together, we didn't have a dishwasher, and I'll just say that having a dishwasher has solved, I would say, 90% of all the little arguments we used to have. So an essential for sure. Here, oh, here are the wine glasses. That's so funny. When we have wine, if we have wine, we just drink it out of cups like savages. But this is where the wine glasses are. Here we have our induction stove and our utensils. This is our miscellaneous takeout drawer collection, as everybody has. And up here we have tea. Lots of tea. Max and I got really into tea recently because, especially cold brew tea, which is what we're making a lot of right now because it's kind of a yummier version of water and we don't add sugar, so hopefully it's better for us. This is my favorite right now. Licorice tea tastes so good. It tastes like there's sugar in it when there isn't. So that's my little hot tip of the day. That is the kitchen. Very cute. Over here we have milk. We have regular soy milk for cereal and then expensive soy milk for matcha and coffee and stuff like that. And that is the living area in full. And now let's go back and check out the other rooms. So over here is our bathroom, which is a pretty standard bathroom. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna downplay how nice our bathroom is. I folded these towels just for you guys. Here's our shower. There are a few things in this house that make me feel like a very fancy adult. One of them is this overhead shower. I don't know what it is about an overhead shower that just makes me feel like I've made it. Laundry machine, which is a huge privilege. Like I feel like everybody should at least once in their life live in an apartment that doesn't have a laundry machine because just the biggest convenience ever. Like every time I do laundry, I'm just so happy that I don't have to leave my apartment to do laundry. I remember like 25 minutes ago when I was like, I wonder what I'll talk about for 20 minutes. Apparently laundry. I made the toilet paper cute for this video. That's a toilet. And here's our sink. And that's it. That's it. And this is our bedroom. So a pretty standard bedroom. Obviously, this is our bed. There I am. Hi. It's really nice actually because this window is the inside of the buildings and the windows that we have in the living room are outside, like towards the street. So this is really nice because it's really quiet here at night. And this is the little view out the window. But yeah, this is the bed. And then over here we have a little table. Sometimes when Max and I both have calls at the same time, one of us is sequestered to this less than table. Some makeup from when I thought I needed to put on makeup to make YouTube videos. Then I was like, never mind, I don't know how to do that, so I'm not gonna do it. Some more Polaroid pictures. We have this little booklet, but it's full. So that's why there are like miscellaneous Polaroids everywhere, but we've been taking them since we got together. This was from when I finished making my course DBM Bootcamp. So cute. This was from my beta round of DBM Bootcamp. So cute too. Like I can't believe that was over a year ago. This was us in Taiwan. Please have mercy. This was us in Bangkok together. This was us in Bali with our friends and their dogs. It's a totally overexposed Polaroid we took at a strawberry field when we went to pick strawberries. This was with Max's sister after I launched something really huge, my biggest launch to date, super exciting. But yeah, and then over here we have my extra lens. I have a DSLR camera because I used to do a lot of photography and everything, so that's in there. This is a water bottle that I got as a gift from a client and I can't believe I remember getting this water bottle and thinking, I'm not a boss. I'm not building my empire. This water bottle is like, I'm a fraud. I'm not allowed to carry this water bottle. And that feels like literally yesterday, but it was over a year and a half or 2 years ago. And now I feel like I'm allowed to carry this water bottle, even though I'm not sure I would call myself a boss, but yeah. There used to be a time when I didn't feel like I could ever do what I am doing now. Here's some laptop stickers that I send out to students when they finish my program, and I was just testing out the different sizes and colors. And yeah, that's basically it. We keep our suitcases back here. These are all the sleeping aids Max needs to not listen to me sleep talk. And this is our closet. I'm not gonna open it because it's a mess. And we don't really have that much clothes here because we only came here with those 2 suitcases essentially, which is why on YouTube I'm gonna have to start re-wearing outfits because I'm very limited. But yeah, that's it. That is our entire apartment. I don't know how these videos normally end, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next video. All right, well, this is weird. Bye.